Well, good morning. This is the satellite weather radar report for Thursday, August 13th, 2015. You can see exactly what's happened. Not too bad a day in the whole United States if you look at it. Again, they're still building up the monsoon through Mexico. We've been seeing that for a few weeks now. Where I'm at here in Arizona, where the blue dot is, you can see the chemtrailing activity. Cloudoids, you name it. The bank off the South Pacific, really not much going on. You can see some sporadic spraying over the Pacific Ocean there. And you can see what they're doing to Canada. Look how they're just pouring that in. And then it looks like they're going to bring it down again over this water basin. And then in through the Dakotas and the northern Midwest states there. Like what they got going on right now. See that? Both the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan. We back this up. Texas, sporadic, got a little bulge there, hitting the coast. Usually hits the other way, but they got that going too. As you can see, it spreading across to Florida. My God, the people in Florida should just be furious along with these northeastern states. They ought to always be angry. Look what they're doing over there. Come on, enough is enough, people. Stand up and fight for your rights, for your right to live. All right, it's about 10:45 in the morning, and this is Thursday, August 13th. And I'm looking into that western sky right over the mountain, and look what we got over here. Right over the cell tower array, it's all breaking up in the fins. We got some orange peel ready to collapse into some really nice orange peel. So I pan around from west to north, you can see how thick that soot is from leftover from last night. Fins everywhere, soot everywhere, cloudoids hanging in that northern horizon. Again, cartoon in nature, you can see the gray on top of them. The outline is gray, that's how you can tell. And clouds don't usually bunch up like that. And you can see they've been flattened like a surfboard as they fly across the matrix of the atmosphere. Here's a prime example of this too. And it looks pretty white because of how bright it is right now. But look at this bomb here. Look at that. If they can get this to hook together, oh man, we gotta have a monster of a storm. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but we're gonna keep our eye out to see what goes on. Here we go. Getting close to 1 o'clock and we got our sights at, I don't know, is that a red bad boy? I can't tell with the glare, and he heads into the trees, but let me just show you his plume. Look how long that son of a bitch is. Wow. And there's the plume. Look how long that thing is. First really long plume of the day. Had to be a red bad boy. Here we go again. This guy basing a rail right into the top of that cloudoid. See how they're connecting? Further evidence of what they're doing. It's pretty easy once you look up. Wow, they're really spraying the plume. Look at this guy. Right across the sky. Right where the other guy went. So they're heading east to west in this formation. Looks like a silver bullet. Looks like it's either that tail fin nozzle or that fuselage nozzle. You can see where he's headed. Let me back it off. He's heading for the plume. And there he goes. Right on the edge of that cloudoids formation, which we already know is plume. It's already breaking up into orange peel. So they're just going to continue to fool the people. And I'm here to show you what's going on. Look at them spray right into that plume. Son of a bitch. Damn. They're just never gonna stop. Let me take it back on the edge of that rail. Okay. And look at this. Look how long that rail is. God damn. Will the people wake up and start fighting this? Look at that friggin' rail. And there he goes right over the top, and there he is right through there too. He's going to continue to spray until those tanks are empty. Okay, getting back to this plume, for those who don't know, this is what we call the Christmas tree bulb effect. Or the centipede effect. Sometimes it bulbs on both sides, gives it a nice little centipede effect. You can almost see there's three mixes in there. The bulbs, the centerpiece, and then the outer mix. Could be only two, but we're just speculating here. And we're just video what we see. And this is what we see. That's just friggin' nasty. You take it right up in there. Saw that? Now let me show you this. Same kind of friggin' plume. Okay? It's all the same. Do you get it yet? Alright. I salute you watchers of the videos who know what's going on. We salute you. Just got to get more people to get angry enough to get this to stop. Look at this chemtrail wisp. The hell do you call that? I guess we can name anything we want. That'll turn into that soon. But just get a load of that with those wisps. We've got our eyes on this wisp here as it gets attracted to that chemtrail plume. And then this is what was left of that other thing, and that's kind of moving along too, as it gets attracted to it. Perhaps to form something like that. Huh? You think? I don't know. We're going to keep documenting. Again, sun's white, should be yellow. After watching this for a few minutes, this is actually falling out of the sky. Okay? There's the chemtrail plume way back there. And this is just dropping fast. I don't know if you can see the depth perception there, but there's quite a bit of difference between that busted up rail and the rail behind it. So it doesn't look like it was being attracted together. Maybe because it's kind of getting in a straight line now. Look how it's all straightened up. How can that be? Those wisps that are over here are now all lined up with this. Ah, geez. HARP device perhaps through the cell tower array? Controlling the electronic particles that are in the soot? Pretty amazing. This shit's just dropping real quick right on top of me. Yeah, well. Now this is something really incredible. Look at those holes. Inside what you might think are clouds. There's that oil-based crap, I think. This could be the gay mix that Obama was talking about, that he's flooding Texas with. Mixed it dumbed down even more feminized. Just look what happened to Jenner. Anyway, just look at that. "60 seconds later, and look what it's turned into now." Well, again, if you think these are clouds, you really need to go to a naturopathic doctor who really, one that's awake, because MDs don't have a clue. They'll put you in a insane asylum, and the government will put you in a FEMA camp because they don't want you to know what's going on. Well, in the same area again, and it's about 1:30, guy lights this plume. They're hitting the same area over and over as they continue to build the grid. There's the plume. There he goes inside there. There's the plume there. And he's heading right into there. Okay. Same kind of crap over and over. Guy's spraying some plume right over here. Look at that. Tried to get by me. I heard him. Fast dissipating mixes he heads over to those cloudoids. Now I'm getting ready to get my workout in. And I saw this little connection here between cloudoid to cloudoid. And you can clearly see the chemtrail hooking it right up from cloudoid to cloudoid. Just wanted to bring that in there. And then he ended it. See? It's about 5:45. I want to show you what this guy did. In the midst of these cloudoids, I don't know if you could, you picking this up or not, but there's a rail that goes right across here to this batch of cloudoids, okay? And then he turned, came over here. I don't know if you're there it is. And there we go. And then he shut it off, turned it back on. And this is where he went. Right into there. So they're just connecting the dots like I told you before. Alright, we got a son of a bitch that's lacing a nasty plume right there. Looks like a silver bullet. Let me show you how nasty that plume is and what he did. Right up into the cloudoid. See a little black soot there? He kind of went right through that. Went all the way down the horizon. Continues all the way down to the end of the horizon. And when I get to the great wide open, you'll probably see the rest of it. Because it still should linger. God, look at that plume. Again, all the way down. He hit a couple of those little black soot patches over the top. Look at the length of that plume. We're that little over the top of that. Look at the length of that plume. And he's still going way back there. He's still smoking it out. Damn. It's just not gonna stop. Well, it's the closing documentation tonight. This is what's left over, that guy's plume that he shot by. You can see what it's doing. But there really isn't too much to show you. It's just the same old crap, okay? I mean, look at this. We got the cloudoids all bunched up. And you can see the soot falling from the sky, as we were telling you. Look, see that? It's coming right out of the cloudoids. Just more and more soot falling from the sky. And all those are all gonna collapse. Got a little soot back here. I'm not in the great wide open. Just so disgusted with all of this crap. Pan around a little bit and you can see the layers of buildup they got back there. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Well, have a great night. See you tomorrow.